Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11 on this Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. And if you are new to the channel, if you recently joined the channel, then a really warm welcome to you. Really glad to have you over on the channel. You can check out the playlist section. There's quite a lot of different playlists in there and a lot of videos as well. And they're all there to help you on your journey. And I have also recently started a series that, well, we're on the 12th day now of the series. It's called Unleash Your Authentic Divine Feminine Self. And that was really brought in by the angels to help you as a divine feminine to really, or a divine masculine as well, to connect with your divine feminine self, the divine feminine energy within you. And it's really there for you, the divine feminine, to really be able to connect with your true authentic self. You know, because the more you are connecting to your true self, to the light of your soul, and really being in the place of, you know, unleashing your authentic divine feminine self, that is going to help your journey to move forward. Because the more you're doing that, the more you're actually filling up as well your cup of love for yourself, you know, that, and really letting that love, self-love overflow as well, because you're truly connecting with yourself. And the more you're doing that, the more you're actually helping your journey to move forward. So that's why that series was brought in, and there've been some powerful messages that have been coming through from the angels, so do check that out as well. And if you are, and also I mentioned, that's the other thing, I also mentioned yesterday that on the 29th of January, next Saturday, we are going to have our first Divine Feminine get together of 2022. It's not the first one ever, but it's the first one of 2022. And this is via Zoom. We get together, it's at 6 p.m. UK time. I will be putting more details on the community page. And, you know, it's just a great way to get together with other like-minded divine feminines and, you know, discuss whatever you may want to discuss about the journey, and, you know, help each other as well on this journey. So that's at 6 p.m. UK time. And if you're feeling called to do so, then you're very welcome to join as well. So what we're going to do for this video, we're going to bring in the divine structure for twin flame readings, and we're seeing what questions are coming up and what we need to know today. So thank you, angels. What questions are coming up? What do we need to know today when it comes to the journey? What do we need to know when it comes to the journey? Thank you, angels. What questions are coming up? What do we need to know? Right, so let's have a look and see. Okay, so what is the divine masculine learning right now is our first question. So we're going to bring in the Almost Tarot. Thank you, angels. What is the divine masculine learning right now? So seems like quite a few things. So the first card that really jumped up and onto the floor is moving on. So they are working on moving on. They're learning that it's time for them to move on from the life that they've always had. You know, they are really sort of learning that this life is not fulfilling them. You know, they want to move on to the life that they truly desire. So they're learning about, you know, the things that they can do to make changes in their own life, to be able to move on and move forward towards the life with their divine feminine. So what else are they learning? Let's have a look and see. So they're also learning to set intentions. So they're learning to set intentions for the life that they truly desire. You know, they are speaking to the universe now, asking for what they desire. And, you know, that's that life with you, the life that they're dreaming about. So they're setting their intentions. You know, they're understanding that, you know, when it comes to this life, it's about speaking to the universe to ask for what you desire. You know, it's about going with the flow with the universe as well, and trusting that it all comes in at the right time. So they are setting their intentions as well, and they are also bringing in this nurturing energy. So they're learning to nurture themselves as well. You know, like that mother who's lying there with or the pregnant woman who's sort of there connecting to Mother Earth. You know, they're going out in nature as well, which is all about really sort of, you know, having that time to connect with nature, with themselves as well. and being more nurturing to themselves. So this is about them bringing in self-love. So they're learning self-love as well. They're learning to nurture themselves, just like a mother would nurture a child, or a pregnant mother would nurture herself. They're learning to nurture themselves. And this is also about them, maybe even the things that they never had, the nurturing, that love that they never had as a child. They're also now learning to nurture themselves. So they self-love and nurturing are coming in. These are the things that they're learning for themselves as well. And they're also learning to connect to their intuition. So, as they keep moving forward on their path as well, they are connecting more to themselves. They are moving on their spiritual path, growing up spiritually as well. And this is helping them to connect to their intuition. So they're learning to connect more to their true self, to go within, to listen to their intuition as well. This is all part of what they're learning on this journey. And the last card that came out is they're also learning to deal with the chaos. So whatever chaos may be in their life, they're learning to deal with this chaos. They're learning that it is all part of the lessons that they need to learn for their own soul growth. So they're learning to deal with this chaos, or to also learn to move away from the chaos so that they can move forward towards the life that they truly desire. So they're learning lessons as well from whatever chaos, whatever is going on in their lives. They're also learning how to deal with that chaos that they may be in their own life, and and walking away from this chaos, moving on from this chaos, so that they can be able to move forward towards the life that they desire. So that is what is the divine masculine learning right now. And then the next card that came out is divine guidance for reunion. So what divine guidance is coming in for reunion? We're going to bring in the Power in Nature Twin Flame Oracle. So thank you, angels. What divine guidance is coming in for union? What divine guidance is coming in for union? What divine guidance is coming in for union? Thank you, angels. What divine guidance is coming in for union? Any other messages for divine guidance for union? Okay. Right, so we've got a few cards that have come out here. So the first card that has come out is, okay, rest and relax. So the angels are saying, just divine feminine, rest and relax. Trust that it is all coming in for you. It's about you trusting in this journey, and and knowing that the creator has got it, the angels have got it. So rest and relax. You don't have to do anything apart from focusing on you and working on yourself. And it says there is no need to worry. Relax and look after yourself. So that's the message that's coming through. Just like those geese there, it's about just sort of enjoying your life and relaxing and looking after you. And that is what is going to help your journey. So that's divine guidance coming in for you from the angels. There is no need for you to worry. Rest, relax, and look after yourself. So that's the message that's coming through. And the next card that has come out is Unconditional Love. So the guidance from divine guidance for union is focus on the love that you feel in your heart and simply love. So you're being asked to focus on that unconditional love. Your divine masculine may be sort of facing the other way right now, focus on whatever it is that they're doing in their own life. But you're being asked to just focus on the love and that you feel in your heart and simply love. And that is, the more you're focused on that unconditional love, the more that is actually helping to bring you into union. So because this is divine guidance for union. So focus on unconditional love. That's about releasing the expectations and wanting it now, and and just trusting that at the right time it will all come in. So focus on the way that you feel in your heart. And the next card that came out is Transformation. So this is all about the divine guidance for union, and they says a time for reinvention of the self. So you're being shown here that your divine masculine is going through transformation, a time of reinvention of themselves, so that they can come into that union with you as the divine masculine that they're truly meant to be. It's a time of transformation for you as well, reinventing yourself to being the divine feminine that you're truly meant to be, so that when you come together in that time of union, you will be the best or the greatest version of yourselves. You will be in that place where you have learned a lot of things for yourselves, where you've transformed, where you've left all the sort of fears that have been holding you back from moving forward towards the lives that you truly desire. And that is what is going to bring you together. So the angels are saying to you, it's a time for both of you to reinvent yourselves. And that as you do that, that is moving you towards union. And the last card that came out is faith. And it says, have faith in your connection. Have faith that everything is working out for you. So faith is the divine guidance that's coming in. The more you are having faith, you are focusing on unconditional love, and you are in this place of relaxing about the journey, trusting and leaving it to the Creator, because this is a divine love, and there's nothing that you can do to try and make things happen. You're being asked to just focus on having faith. So have faith, and in your connection, have faith that everything is working out for you. And the more you are having that faith, the more you're actually moving forward towards that union. So really powerful messages coming through there. And then the next card that came out is energy of the divine masculine. So what is the energy of the divine masculine? We're going to bring in the divine masculine messages tarot. Thank you, angels. What is the energy of the divine masculine? Okay, let's see what has come out here. So the 9 of Pentacles has come out, and it says, I am starting to enjoy my life. So this is powerful, because this is all about, the 9 of Pentacles is all about self-love. And your divine masculine is starting to enjoy their life. They're starting to do things that are there, that they truly enjoy. They're loving themselves. They may be going out and, doing whatever it is that they enjoy doing, whether it's going to the cinema, going to a concert, whatever that may be, that is about them enjoying their life, putting themselves first, thinking about the things that they truly enjoy doing in their own life, and, having that self-love for themselves and going for those things, because they are really understanding that self-love is what is going to open doors for the things that they truly desire to come into their life. So they are starting to enjoy their life as well. And this is what the energy that they're in, that they are starting to enjoy their life. And the next card that came out is the 3 of Swords. And it says, I'm finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I know that I am healing. So, this is about sort of that, their heart aching because they're not with you. And they're saying to you, they are finding it hard being away from you right now, but they know that they're healing. They understand now that this time of being away from you is a time for them to reinvent themselves. It's a time for them to transform. It's a time for them to heal their life, to heal their past, to heal their traumas. So they understand that it is a time for them to heal. And they're working on healing. They're working on self-love as well for themselves, starting to enjoy their life. And that is what they want you to know. So that's the energy that they're in. They are finding it hard to be away from you, but they know that they are healing. So that's what they want you to know. And the last card that came out is the Sun. And it says, you are my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you. So the energy that they're in is that they know that you are their sunshine. That's why they're finding it hard to be away from you. They know that you are their warmth and their joy. They know they will have the true happiness when they're with you. So, that now they focus on self-love, because they know that it opens doors to you, their divine feminine, to that happiness that they truly desire. So they're enjoying their life now, raising their vibration as well, so that they can bring in the things that they truly desire. So they're saying to you, you are my warmth and my joy. And, and they're trusting that at the right time they will be with you, because they know that true happiness is always with you. So that's the energy that the divine masculines are in. And then the next card that came out is, how does he really feel about me? So how does he really feel about me? That's the question that you have. So we're going to bring in the silence deck and see, because it is the divine masculine during this silence, how does he really feel about the divine feminine? Wow, that one really jumped out. So let's see what cards have come out. So this one really jumped out. Somehow I know that I know that you will always be in my life. So this is how they feel. They are missing you. They're saying, they're finding it hard to not be with you. But because they know you are their true happiness, they know you are their warmth and their joy. Somehow they know that you will always be in their life. So that's what they want you to know. They don't know how right now, because they're obviously still healing. They're still transforming. But they know that somehow you will always be in their life. So that's what they want you to know. and that is what they feel. Was that the question? How does he really feel about me? So he really feels that they know, somehow he knows that you'll always be in their life. And the next card that has come out is, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the way I feel about you. So he feels all this love. Your divine masculine is saying, he or she is saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the way I feel about you. So they have all this love for you. They know that it's quite intense when it comes to this love, the passion that they have for you, the love that they have for you. That's why they were saying, I'm finding it hard to be away from you. So they find it overwhelming as well. And they're saying to you, I'm finding it overwhelming the way I feel about you. And then they are also saying, I keep seeing 1111. So that's a sort of that sign for them, to do with their twin flame journey as well. And how does he feel about me? They're also saying, I will see you again. So that's how he feels. He truly feels in his heart that at some point, when the time is right, when the universe opens up the chance for them to see you again, they will see you again. So that's what they truly would like you to know. And the last card that came out from this deck is, I'm sorting out my karmic ties. So really powerful, they are sorting out or your divine masculine is sorting out their karmic ties so that they can be with you. So whatever karmic ties they have in their life, they are sorting that out because, they feel that they have all this love for you and they want to be with you, but they need to clear that first to then be with you. So they're letting you know that they're sorting out their karmic ties. And then the next card that came out is, what is happening to the divine masculine during separation? So what is happening to the divine masculine during separation? So let's have a look. What deck shall we bring in? Let's bring in George's deck, which is the divine masculine messages to the divine feminine. So thank you, angels. What happens to the divine masculine during separation? What happens to the divine masculine during separation? What happens to the divine masculine during separation? So let's see what cards have come out here. So the first card that has come out is, you are on my mind. So your divine masculine is saying to you, during this time of separation, what happens to me is that you're always on my mind. So that's what they want you to know. So they're letting you know that during separation, you're always on their mind. And then they're also saying, I hide who I truly am because I'm afraid of getting hurt. So, they are letting you know as well that they have those fears. They're afraid of getting hurt. The things that have happened in the past as well to them, whether in past relationships in their childhood. So they hide who they truly are from you, that love that they have for you, because they're afraid of being hurt. So they want you to know this, and this is what happens to them during separation is they work on healing these fears. They work on releasing those the stuff that has happened, the trauma and the wounds that they have from before. So what happens to them during separation is working on healing these sort of wounds. And then the next card that came out is, I'm releasing the programming and conditioning of society. So what happens to them during separation is that they work on releasing all that programming and conditioning of society so that they can become their true self and be able to move forward towards you, their divine feminine. And they're also saying, wherever you are, I'm with you. So what they realize as well during separation is that wherever you are, they are with you, because you are always together. You are within each other, you feel each other, and and they think about you all the time. You're on their mind. So they're saying to you, wherever you are, I am with you. Really powerful. And they also start to think about communication. So what happens to them during separation is they start to think about how they can bring in that communication with you, their divine feminine, because they have this love for you. They know that they want to be with you. They know that somehow you get together. So they start to think about how they can bring in that communication so that you can be able to talk again. So they during the time of separation, they think about bringing in that communication with you. They work on bringing in that communication with you because they know that you will be reunited. So really powerful. This is how your divine masculine is feeling. They just really know and feel within themselves that you will be together again. So they're saying to you, during this time of separation, I realize that you and I will be reunited because of the love that I have for you. So that's how that's what happens to them during separation. They realize that you're the one that they truly want to be with, and that they will be reunited with you, and they start working towards that. So, they are healing during separation. They are also working towards reconnecting and reuniting with you, their divine feminine. Okay, and then the next cards that came out. So we've got a couple more here. Okay, so the next cards that came out is, what messages are they receiving through music? So thank you, angels. We're bringing in the messages through music, intuitive oracle. What messages are the divine masculines receiving through music? What messages are the divine masculines receiving through music? So let's see what has come through here. So the first card that came out is, they want all of you. They want all of you. So they get messages that you want all of them as well. Your twin flame wants all of you and wants you to know how special you are to them. They want to spend time with you and get to know all of you. And this is giving them flutters in their stomach and solar plexus that you'll be able to feel too. So, this is showing you that they actually get those messages as well, that you want to be with them. They get those flutters and, in their stomach and their solar plexus. And, because, or they feel that you want to be with them, that you want all of them as well. So, and that you want to spend the time with them, because you do. And and so they feel this. That's why they also think we will be reunited again, because they feel that love that you have for them as well. So they get the messages that you want all of them as well when it comes to this journey, and you get those messages as well from the messages in music. And the second card that came out is, twin flame love is cosmic. Your 5D connection is really strong right now, and you'll be meeting up to make love and connect. Your cosmic connection is proving to you that the love you have for each other is so much more than just what you experience in the physical world. So they're connecting with you on the 5D. Whether it's in dreams, they are connecting with you, and they're realizing that this connection that they have with you is more than just the physical connection, that they is something more beautiful. They feel you around them. They see the signs and the synchronicities, and they realize that there's something bigger going on when it comes to this journey. So the messages that they are receiving is all about this love being something way bigger than anything that they've ever experienced before, because it's not just about the physical. So they feel that connectedness to you, their divine feminine, on a spiritual level as well, and they're receiving messages about this, and signs and synchronicities about that sort of 5D connection that you have as well. That is a much bigger love, a higher love. They may be hearing that song, that it's a higher love than anything else that they've ever experienced. So they are receiving these messages. And then the next card that we have is, what's working for the connection? So what's working for the connection? So what are we going to bring in? Let's bring in let's bring in the twin flame oracle. So thank you, angels. What is working for the connection? What is working for the connection? What is working for the connection? So let's have a look and see what is working for the connection. So the first card that came out is, follow your heart. So this is what is working for your connection. Your divine masculine starting to, have that self-love and starting to follow their heart. That's what's working for the connection. The more you're following your heart as well, it is what works for the connection. So this is about both of you really listening to those messages that are coming through from your heart and moving forward towards the things that you truly desire. And that is what is working for the connection. And the next card that came out is the divine masculine awakening. So their awakening is working for the connection, because it is helping them to open up to this love, to follow their heart more, to focus more on self-love, because the more they focus on self-love and choosing themselves first, the more they are moving forward towards you. So what's working for the connection is their awakening. They're going through this time of transforming and awakening to who they truly are. That is working for the connection. And then the next card that came out is adventure, and it says trust the journey. So what works as well for the connection is your trust. Do trust that your divine masculine will get there. Trust that, the creator will bring in this love for you on the 3D at the right time. And trusting in this love. The more you're trusting your journey, the more you're trusting in this love, the more that is actually helping the connection. And what also helps the connection is miracles. There are miracles ahead. Communication coming in, because your divine masculine is thinking about the communication as well with you, their divine feminine, and miracles come in from the creator when it comes to your journey, the more you are in that place of trusting. So the more you are trusting the journey, the more those miracles are coming in as well when it comes to your journey. So the miracles are ahead, and that communication is coming in as well. And then the last card the next two more cards that have come out. So the next one is about being ready for commitment and union. So this is about you being in the place of, being in your power as a divine feminine, saying that you are ready for union. Working on yourself, on filling up your own cup as well, and really just being in that place of being open to that unconditional love and being ready for that commitment and trusting it is all coming in, and that is working for the connection. And also the last thing that's working for the connection is the fact that you have a mission together. You may be seeing the white stag. This is the fact that you have a mission together is working for the connection, because it's helping your divine masculine to go through their awakening so that they can be ready to move forward towards this mission with you. It's helping you to go through your awakening, to grow on your spiritual path, so you can also be ready for that mission. So the fact that you have a mission together is also working for the connection. Okay, and the last card for today, what is the divine masculine healing right now? So what is the divine masculine healing right now? Thank you, angels. What shall we bring in? What is the divine? We'll bring in the almost tarot. What is the divine masculine healing right now? What is the divine masculine healing right now? So self-love, so really powerful. So they are really working on self-love. They're working on nurturing and loving themselves. This is part of what they're healing. That's about them putting themselves first in everything, about them actually working on moving forward in on enjoying the life that they have as well. And that is what is helping them as well. And the next card that came out is confidence. So they're also working on finding confidence in themselves. Confidence, their confidence may have been knocked down by the way that they acted and the way they spoke to you and all these things. So they are working on finding their confidence. That was, what is the divine masculine healing right now? So they're releasing that low self-esteem. They're releasing, that pain and all the things that have sort of held them back, the fears, so that they can be more confident. So they are working on gaining that confidence that will help them to move forward towards you as well. And they're also working on, there is a resurrection that is happening for them as well. That's about that awakening and resurrection to help them to move forward towards this life with you. So they are going through this time of change within themselves, and that's going to bring in a new beginning. So there is going to be a new beginning with your divine masculine, because right now they are healing everything that is sort of come in the way of them being able to move forward towards this love with you. So they're healing all that so they can move forward towards this new beginning. So we are going to bring in one more deck to just ask this question as well about what is the divine masculine healing right now. My divine masculine opens up deck. So thank you, angels. What is the divine masculine healing right now? What else is the divine masculine healing right now? What else is the divine masculine healing right now? So let's see what cards have come out. So the first cards that came out, I am working on healing my life, including healing my childhood wounds and on clearing my karmic debts so that I can be free to be with you. The moment I am ready, I'll be knocking on your door. How powerful. Thank you, angels. So they are letting you know that they're working on healing their life, their childhood wounds, on clearing their karmic debts so that they can be free to be with you. These things are sort of holding them from being free to be with you. The fears and everything that has happened in their childhood and, the karmic debts and the traumas. They're working on healing all this so that they can be free in themselves. They can become their true self and be there to be with you. And then they're saying, then I'll be knocking on your door. So that's what they are healing. And they're also saying, that's second card that came out, I cannot continue life as it is right now without you. I'm therefore working hard on healing and changing my life so I can be with you, my one and only true love. So they're working on healing their life. They're working on healing everything in their life and changing their life so that they can be with you, because you are their one and only true love. So really beautiful messages coming through. I hope you have a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.